Preview my stuff. Oh, you need a 1,000 subscribers? That's crazy.
Hey, CJ.
2K, thank you for letting me do this.
Thank you, 2K. Appreciate you.
Yeah, Alexis, Chris, it's been dope, man. Thank y'all so much, man. It's been fun.
Well, hey, don't forget that shout out.
I don't like you right now because you really smiling and having a good time. And hey, I'm gonna get in the lab. I will see y'all again, though.
Next time, I'll definitely be rooting for you. But LD2K.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everyone.
And coming to you today from Portland, Oregon, on the banks of the beautiful Willamette. And now it's ended down to David. And thanks, David. I'm sure that had an impact on Axel's transition to the NBA.
Well, entering the league at least somewhat prepared is a huge advantage. You're just a little more comfortable, a little more confident.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. We've got Walden. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Johnson. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Evans in at the point. And for Portland, they've got Whiteside. Hood out there with Anthony. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Rush in at the two guard. Right around midseason here, Chris, more players-only meetings being held. Give us a little insight into what those are like.
Well, there's some really good ones, Kevin, and there's some bad ones. There's ones that goes, hey, guys, just wanted to bring us all here and say, man, listen, we can do a little bit better. We need to focus. I'll start with myself. I can be better on the boards. You need to be better guards over here. Those kind of meetings are good. Then there's the ones that say, listen, guys, we're going into playoffs. I need everyone to put the phones down, no more going out, sacrifice, tell your in-laws, tell your spouse, tell your family, listen, for the next month we're honed in where we can't come back. And then there's the ones that you don't like, the ones that finger pointing, saying, hey, guys, I called this meeting because I'm tired of all of you. None of you are putting up. And then another guy says, wait, I'm not doing my job. You're not doing your job. And other guys come in and you kind of get how it goes. So a lot of different ways you can have meetings, but hopefully as a coach, you have great leadership. So at the end of the day, even if you have hurt feelings, guys come out better.
And one of the things you love about this team, just seeing the bench go wild when Che makes an incredible play, something that is quite common when he's on the floor.
I think, Greg, easy to see that Che is a beloved member of this team, and the way his teammates cheer for him, the reactions from the bench are priceless. And it's Lillard missing.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
And Walden, the bucket on the assist by Johnson.
You cannot lose Walden in the open floor. He's too capable of scorching you like on that play.
Hood kicks to Rush. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
76% on the season from the foul line.
Last season there, Kevin, the Blazers making the conference finals for the first time in almost 2 decades. We didn't think they'd make it out the first round after the injury to their center, Yusuf.
Excuse me.
Now Lillard. He's coming off a 16-point game against Orlando.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Here's Rush, covered by Beasley. Right side, from down in the low post. It goes. See Webb Nurkic with that nasty leg injury in late March. That's the second time in 3 seasons that he'd suffered an injury right before the playoffs.
Oh, Kevin, that injury was so gruesome, and it happened in the midst of his best season so far. I mean, he was becoming that third-star caliber player that they needed. They're hoping this time they'll hit the playoffs at full strength.
And he makes that one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Loads it up for Beasley. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Portland, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Timberwolves, right now, quite a ways down below.
And when you look at Minnesota, they're one of those...
Oh, wow!
Nice! Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Towns up top. Back to Beasley. 5 on the clock. A 3 from AW. Kept alive. And Whiteside sends it back. And that one's good. Towns. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Rush. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Here's Lillard. And he banks in the layup.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. On defense, the Trailblazers. Evans kicks to Beasley. Now the dish to Towns. It's stolen by Anthony. It's 2-on-1. Pulls up. He can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 10. And it's Evans in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
Now, you don't see that very well. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup.
That one falls. And that's 10 points for the chosen one. Well, a look here at Axel Walden. Did they call AW? Lot to like about his game, Greg.
Well, the Wolves took him with the 11th overall, and I was surprised he didn't go higher. It is rare to find a player with the upside that Walden has, and if he pans out, it could be a huge boost.
Why won't you reconnect?
For Minnesota.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, we got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
So the Timberwolves. Called their first timeout. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
I look forward to seeing which team can dictate the style of play. I mean, that's going to set the tone for this entire series.
Here's Beasley. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
On the wing, Evans. And Whiteside sends it back. And now running up the court, Rush pushing it all the way. And the slam dunk by Rush.
And that's a terrific. Sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Now here's Beasley, guarded by Rush. And Beasley, here we go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Hassan Whiteside. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Omari Spellman has come in for James Johnson. And Beasley drops both of them.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here's Rush. Whiteside trying to break free. Rush gets the bucket. Rush has got 14 points for the game.
And guys, in case you didn't know, Axel Walden and Shea were actually roommates in the summer leading up to the draft. Now they're both in the league and get to square off as competitors.
They are indeed. And you know, Greg, there has to be a little extra motivation for both of them here tonight. They're still good friends, but nothing feels better. Hitting a shot right in the face of a friend, right?
Well, you think about a franchise player, it's hard to find a better example of the game. His play, his presence, Kevin. He's one of the most important players in Blazers franchise history.
Stripped away. Outside, Walden. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Portland. Pisa comes in for Hood. Minnesota also with the sub. Okogie's checked in for Beasley. Evans against Lillard. Clock at 4. Outside, Walden. Over a reason. That one wide left. As you were talking about the presence of Lillard. Very cool and always composed.
Oh, Kevin, I love Damian Lillard. I mean, he's from Oakland. He has that town toughness. He's got that dog in him. I mean, he speaks softly and carries a big stick.
From past the arc. And that one is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
Man, how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Walden. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Walden's got his second bucket.
And talk about confidence. You could tell A.W. knew he was going to fire as soon as the pass was in the air.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities.
So it's the Timberwolves now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Outside, Walden. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's good, 2 points. Walden's got 6 points.
And you have to be aware of A.W. at all times, especially when he's aggressively looking to score.
McCollum the 2 and Hood the 3. Anthony out there with Whiteside, and it's Rush in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He scored 45 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Evan, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
And this organization sees a lot of potential in Axel Walden. They think, Greg, he could be a big part of their future.
But you love the potential he has. A lengthy forward who moves so well. And this team is hoping that he can make the most of his frame and be a star for them. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Oh. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. Pass to Spellman. McCollum against Beasley. To the middle. Here's Spellman. Poke loose.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Passes it to Rush. In the corner, it's Whiteside. Hood for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And now an 11-point Trailblazer lead.
You can't allow Hood to get comfortable from there. He loves getting the chance to shoot the 3 ball.
Walden with it, now guarded by Rush, and it's Walden missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To end the run, C.J. McCollum comes up with a rebound.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Beasley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Is there someone you competed with that you feel is underrated by history, has not been given their due?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think when you look at White Chalk and Jason Williams, what he started in the culture of play, and what he continued. You look at Ben Wallace, who I played with 4 years at Washington, and he was coming off the bench there, and we saw that potential with him. I mean, the way he led the league in rebounding, his defensive prowess. I mean, Pistons wouldn't have had a championship and gotten to another final if it wasn't for him. And also, I got to shout my man out, Mike Bibby and Peja Stojakovic, two of the best shooters I've played with.
Oh, great names, and I totally agree. Portland leading by 13. Has to rush. He feeds it to Whiteside. Doesn't go that time. Towns with the defensive effort. Kicks it out to Beasley. Off target with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's deflected. Takes the turnaround J, and it's good off the back rim and in. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot, and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Towns, the pass to Beasley. Towns trying to get open. No good from Beasley. And here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 19-6 run. Holding comes with the double team. And the officials call a traveling violation. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
We take a look at Walden. And I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Now the pass to Towns. On the wing, AW. Up again, and Walden is right there. Walden's got 8.
And that is hustle right there. Gotta respect seeing Walden go so hard on the offensive glass.
Lillard scanning the floor. Floats one up. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Releases from 15, and that one hits back iron.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Rush finds Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 19. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
They looked totally in sync. I mean, they knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went out there and did it.
Evans on the double team. Pass to Lillard. To the paint. Anthony. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Beasley kicks to Walden. Shot from 12, and it goes down 2 points. Walden's got 6 points in the quarter.
So effective. Love when AW looks to score the ball from that area.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Some changes for Minnesota. Lillard outside. 1 second left. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers with a 14-point lead.
Carmelo, looked like the offense was really working there. How were you guys able to get things going so well?
We got vets. We got guys that know how to play basketball. We come together as a team. We doing that, and we just trying to take it one day at a time. That's it.
Well, thanks for your time, Carmelo. See you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Checking out the group now for Ryan Saunders to start the second half. We've got Beasley. Johnson is out there with Walden. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Evans in at the point guard position.
Oh, the awareness on display. Hood just isn't a good scorer. He's also skilled at getting it to his open teammates.
Evans dishes to Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
Johnson with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Passes it to Beasley. He kicks it to Towns. His three-pointers off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 14. And the slam dunk by Rush.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And that one is good by Beasley.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's Rush, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Can we modify that rule at all, do you think?
I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet. Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Now here's Walden. He's got 10. And it's Portland with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Rush. And the slam dunk by Rush.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here's Walden. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And they'll keep possession.
Until he starts knocking down some shots. I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Johnson with it. Now Anthony defending. Outside, Walden. Here's Towns. But they'll get another chance. Beasley with a clean look. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Beasley's got 17 now.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Rush gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation.
Leave assignment? Come on. I just forced it.
Error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when When you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Little, he's checked in for Rodney Hood, and McCollum subbed in for Lillard. Omari Spellman has come in for Minnesota. Turner comes in for Jacob Evans. The Trailblazers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Rush. Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Rush. And he makes both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pass to Walden. Over McCollum. Good D by McCollum. Trailblazers leading by 18. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Little with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the slam dunk by Rush.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. That's just poor communication.
Now here's Walden. Tight defense on him. For Murray. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leaders.
What a contest.
Okay, the controller is completely bugging out.
This is turning into almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense from here on out. Timberwolves trail by 20. The pass to Towns. Outside Turner. Kicks to Walden. Just 5 on the clock. The feed to Beasley. Over McCollum. Can't hit that one. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
Again, Kevin, great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. A good teammate likes hitting his open guys. Oh, man, star at a mid-major. Shout out to all the mid-major colleges. Lehigh University, C.J. McCollum wasn't that blue-chip prospect. He sure worked his way to the top.
Shot from 16. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Spellman's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Here's Walden. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Walden's got 12 in the game. Four-year player at Lehigh, McCollum earned his degree in journalism.
Yeah, he had to beg his parents to switch from a business major. But now he's putting his degree to use. He already interviewed the commissioner, man. Keep playing. I'm trying to come for my job, Kevin. When his playing days are done, though, I'm sure he'll be looking to try to take my job and yours and continue on that path.
A different look now for Portland. Norkic checked in for Whiteside. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Murray.
Why does this controller do this to me?
Minnesota also with the sub. Okogie's checked in.
Could not move.
Pass to Spellman. On the wing, Turner. Passes it to Okogie. On deep. Rush grabs the miss. Rush has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Okogie, the pass to Towns. Nurkic with the block.
His coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrating that he could be an anchor on the defense.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. No good from Beasley. Trailblazers leading by 23. Here's McCollum. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Such a smart offensive player. When McCollum sees these shots open up, he doesn't think twice about firing.
So it's Minnesota now. Turner looking around. He kicks to Beasley. Back to Turner. To the inside. And it's Beasley. That time in the assist by Turner. 19 points for Beasley.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Here's Rush. Nurkic trying to get open. Rush gets the bucket. Rush has got 44.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
The Timberwolves shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Now here's Turner. He's guarded by Rush. Here's Towns. Portland grabs the miss.
Teams can turn around in a hurry. I mean, can't they? Last quarter, he was lights out. All of a sudden, nothing's dropped.
Left side Ariza. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Portland.
And the three-point shooting skills of Ariza are just lethal. A volume shooter from there can flat out light it up.
Ariza's gone 2 of 4 from distance tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Spellman. Back to Turner. 6 to shoot. And he gets it to go.
Love the inside game of Turner. He's not the biggest guy, but that doesn't stop him from capitalizing being close to the bucket.
Cullen passes to Ariza. Towns with the steal. Turner with it. Now guarded by Rush. Here's Turner. The pass to Towns. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Rush, covered by Beasley. Here's Whiteside. Spellman with the rebound. Spellman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Anthony out there with Hood. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's the chosen one. And it's Lillard in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo. Overpowering the D and still finishes.
Minnesota's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Evans outside. Pass to Johnson. More star players changing teams. The word tampering comes up, Chris. Is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Oh, yes. And you know, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police state, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But again, how do you stop it? I mean, you know, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, you know, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You know, you got to let me say that, and you know, if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So it's a fine line, and hopefully the players have some fun with it, and hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it, while everyone at the same time is working for the integrity.
So it's Minnesota now. Walden, the pass to Evans. Passes to Johnson. Outside, Walden. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. Yet the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Beasley outside. Pass to Spellman. Evans kicks to Beasley. Shot clock at 6. Right side Walden. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Beasley comes with the double team. There's the triple. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. For the 3. Portland grabs the miss. Anthony's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And a wide open look for Hood. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
He was all alone on that one. And it's now 22 points for Beasley.
And dialing up the 3 ball, he finally puts it in to the 14-0 run by the Trailblazers.
Beasley with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Evans. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Damian Lillard. Yes, there is. 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. To the wing on the left. Kogi inside the 3-point line. Another miss by Minnesota. Murray outside. Now Rush. Murray outside. Uncovered. Connects the jumper drop.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Down low. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Here's a Kogi. And so Portland takes this one.
Come on.
But by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basket.
And you got to commend, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. Courtside. David.
Cool new badge. What should I use it on? Where's the cellular device?
Kevin, thanks. Well, best of both worlds for you tonight, Shea. Your team got the win, and you had that incredible third quarter performance. What got you so hot coming out of the break?
You know what? Shouts out to Coach, man. He showed us some things on film that we could take advantage of. You know, we were just able to come out and make necessary adjustments. I mean, we made the plays, but Coach and the rest of the crew showed us the blueprints, you know?
And you guys listened to that advice and got it done in the second half. Thank you. Guys?
All right, David, great job. That's it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
What can you say about these guys that we haven't said already?
I'm totally speechless, Hank.
Which is rare, but when a win streak like this comes along, only one thing you can do is sit back and enjoy it. And that's part of why I'm not one of these championship or bust guys.
That's a loser's mentality, Hank.
Is it? How much fun have you had during this win streak, Hornet?
So much fun.
Right. And does all that go away? Does all that mean nothing? If this season doesn't end in a championship?
No, that's a good point.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Now that I've got you on board, I'm wondering what our listeners think. Is this season a bust if it doesn't end in a chip? Call us and we'll talk about it. Got a quick commercial break coming up. We'll be back shortly with more Hank and the Hornet.
Get hip or get stoned.
Oof. Alright, like that.
Yo, what's up, man? Hey, need some help? get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
One more. Again. Just like that. Now we're rolling.
Hey, I'll see you later.
Hard luck, fellas. Let's go over the game plan.
If we want to be a winning team, we really need to shoot better than we have.
Let's break down into our shooting drills and get some quality work in.
Foul.
outstanding effort. Now let's set up the next drill. Great energy in practice. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Get your head in the game. Who's that ball? Let's go.
But LD2K, what do you have to say?
Well, a 3-0 sweep was obviously a great feeling. And I gotta say, listen, C-Web has some game. I like that he's, stepping his 2K game up. He put a little stress on me in my game, which not a lot of people do, so that was nice.
I think the first ever Chris Webber Invitational was a success, thanks to Nate Robinson and Chris Manning and C. Weber, and Stacks, and Sub the Gamer. Thank you again for doing this with us on 2K TV.
We're the land of the free and the
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Stars Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't pull away. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, some say Jrue Holiday is the best defender in the league that no one talks about. He said, I don't need any accolades. I don't like being famous. But for guys to remember how I play defense on them, that respect, that's the only accolade I want. It's fun for me, playing myself to total exhaustion. Kevin?
What a great attitude. He is a monster on defense. David, thank you. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
And if you measure a player's effectiveness by his passing, he's been very effective lately. Look at his assists in the last 10 games compared to the rest of the season. He's in the midst of a great run.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at center, locking down the middle. And for Portland, we've got Damian Lillard. Whiteside is out there with Anthony. Then it's Rodney Hood. And it's Rush in at the 2 guard. A whole new cast of characters for the Pelicans. 3 promising first-round picks, Greg, and the young players acquired from the Lakers and veterans like Favors and Reddick.
All of a sudden, a wealth of options for Alvin Gentry. Time will tell how they did in the AD trade, but seems like they're off to a nice start.
Here's Rush, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Rush gets the bucket. Rush has got his second bucket of the night.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here's Ball. 9-point game his last outing. The pass to Williamson. Shoots over Lillard. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Ball.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Rush the pass to Carmelo. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.